In this session, we are going to show you how to add a new SKU into Inca from scratch, without cloning an existing entry. This tutorial will run for approximately 5 minutes. Starting from the inventory table. From here we can add a new SKU. Just click the Add button as you see illustrated on your screen. As we are not going to clone a SKU, answer no to this prompt and click the red button. Your record edit control will appear. This interface is somewhat universal throughout the Inca application. Both the table layout and the field titles and data are controlled from a single source within Inca. The same process also determines the availability of different data elements and can be configured for multiple security levels. Table and edit screen control will be the subject of a different tutorial. While we are here, we will show you how you can change the position of the edit control to more suit your comfort and screen size. First, just click the blue button called Move Control. So now let us center the control first and see how that looks. Next we can try moving the control up a couple of lines so it appears a little higher on the display. Just click the up button a couple of times. Now we are going to shift the control to right a couple of times. To save the new position of the control, just click the green OK button. The control will be exactly where you saved it the next time you want to use it. You can do this for most of the major table browsers, depending on how they are configured. We are now ready to start adding data into our edit display. Please note on the left side of the field label, you will see numbers identifying each line, and on some you will see letters like the letter U, or the letter R, between two square brackets. The letter U means unique. This entry cannot be duplicated into a new record in the same column. The letter R means data is required. In cases where the letter U between square brackets appears on a line you can edit, it always means that a data entry is required, and that it has to be unique, and cannot exist somewhere else in the table, within the same column. Remember, this is a required field or column. As you can see, this field has a Data Assist button, where we can look up existing groups, and select one, in order to keep data uniformity. You can of course, type a new one if you wish. Just select the one you want by left-clicking it. Then press Enter or just click the green OK button. This will paste your selection into the entry slot. For this example, we are going to use a $50 cost, and then press Enter. In this next segment we are going to invoke the internal calculator to calculate the retail, based on cost and a 33.3% margin. Of course you can type the value in directly. This is to illustrate another available tool that Inca has to help you along the way. Like all Data Assist buttons, they are always optional. First, clear the calculator by clicking the C button. Next, click the 5 button, and then the 0 button. Now click the Cost button just above the 7 button. OK, now we are going to enter the margin, so click the 3 button twice and the decimal point button, followed by clicking the 3 button again. Now click the Margin button just above the 9 button. You are now ready to calculate the selling price by clicking the Sell button directly above the 8 button. Note at the top of the calculator, it shows you which slot you are about to post the selling price into. Click the P for Paste button at the bottom right of the calculator. Then we can move on to the next data slot. We are now going to click on the elevator, and move down a few slots, to locate the SKU location label. Select the slot by clicking on it, then go ahead and type the location for this SKU. Again we are going to click the elevator and go down to the last vendor label, which has a Data Assist button next to it. Just click the data slot to bring it into focus. Click the Data Assist button to bring up a list of vendors. Note this field is a required field. There are 2 ways to use this lookup. The first is to do a text search, and if you have a long list, this would make sense. Secondly is to simply pull the elevator bar down till you find your vendor, which will be Muffler Warehouse. Just click the name, Muffler Warehouse, to select it. Now click the green button marked OK, to post the vendor name into the vendor slot. Then finish up this entry, by entering the per quantity measure, followed by the Enter key. Since we have no more data to enter for this record, we will now save what we have entered, by clicking the green check mark button, at the top of the control. To finish up, click the green Yes button in answer to the prompt. You can now see the new record, in the inventory table that you have just created. This concludes our illustration. There will be more information in other tutorials for some of the other features found in the inventory system. Thank you for watching.